We are live. We are live. Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Hello. Our guest is about to join us right now. Hey.
Hey!
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. So we're going to allow more people. Hi, Yolanda. Hi, Imani. Thanks, guys, for joining. We're going to allow some other people to join before we get started. But thank you so much, Lauren, for joining us today. Really excited about this. Oh, hey, Tony. How's it going? Thanks for joining.
Lots of people joining.
Yes, people are joining. So this is a really great topic of discussion. I think, hello, everyone. That I think that a lot of people are going to get some really great information from you. Oh, thanks, Tony. Beautiful melanin. Yes, it is.
Thank you.
But this is going to be such a great discussion because you are in the business of remote working. You know, before this whole pandemic started, this is what you've done as a business, and you're going to be providing so many great insights on how people can cope during this time with this, pandemic and working from home, because it is not easy. It is not easy
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
So just so that we can go ahead and kind of get started, I wanted to for you, of course, I'm Katie Kern with Media Frenzy Global, one of the partners, and I wanted to allow you to introduce yourself and, of course, talk about VaVa Virtual Assistants. I love that name because every time I say VaVa, it's like VaVa Voom. So I love the name of the company. It's awesome. So tell everyone a little bit about you.
Yeah, so my name's Lauren Gall. I'm one of the co-founders of VaVa Virtual Assistants. And we provide administrative and marketing support to growth-oriented individuals, business owners, startups, people that are really looking to up-level their business. We come in, we partner with them and support them in their back office needs. So it's a wide variety of what we can do for them, but it's really a lot of things that are on your to-do list that you need to get done, and sometimes you feel like you don't have enough hours in the day to get done. So
Absolutely.
yeah, it's
Absolutely. So right now, remote working, I know that for us at Media Frenzy, we have made a conscious decision that we are not going back into the office in 2020. There's so much that's going on. We made a conscious decision that, hey, we want to make sure that we keep our employees safe and, of course, everyone else safe. But we are still so productive. We are so productive. We were talking to our team the other day saying, you know what, guys, you guys have been killing it. And there's other companies that are following suit. You have Twitter that just announced that forever, their workforce, you can choose whether or not you want to go back to work at all, even after the whole pandemic. So there's a lot of, really great companies that are kind of following suit. So I kind of want to get into a couple of questions for you, because I want to let you guys know that Lauren and her company, they have been giving out some really great information. You guys, I follow you on LinkedIn, and there's so much great information that you guys have been rolling out around remote working. And one of the things that I saw that was so interesting was how remote working is healthier. So
yeah.
talk a little bit about how remote work is healthier. Hi, obviously marketing. Hi, Pam just joined as well. Oh, Madison has joined as well. So thank you so much, you guys, for joining.
Yeah, thank you so much. And also Hive, they joined, the ladies at Hive. They're our WeWork neighbor. They're in the office next to
Hi,
us.
Hive.
We were so.
No, that's great. That's
Uh,
great. The more the merrier.
yeah, no, definitely. Oh, and Karima, hi Karima. She works with us. She's works with VaVa. So,
Hi,
um,
Karima.
but yeah, I mean, there's so many different things that make work at home life more healthier, like a healthier option.
Yeah,
You know, some of the things that we saw that people may not even realize is, you know, people are spending they're happier at home. They're happier in an environment that they're, you know, comfortable in. And for a lot of
absolutely.
people, that's, you know, in their home office or around, you know, their pets or whatever it is. But their environment creates this environment that they feel comfortable in, so they can be more creative. They can be the best person that they can be, and so it ultimately just creates, you know, a healthier option for them. We've also seen where flexible work schedules.
Hmm.
So even if you're working a 40-hour work week, that flexibility results in a tremendous amount of just feeling overall healthier in your as your, you know, your personally. So
Yeah,
those are things that we've seen. We've also seen, you know, just little things like meetings are run more effectively remotely,
absolutely.
which can
Yeah,
create a lot more happiness amongst your team. I mean, if you're like me, I hate being in meetings where it's like, you know, there's no organization, like it just
yeah,
goes on and on and on. And it's like, okay, definitely, you know, when you are remote, the people tend to stay on task more, which is also a great thing as well. And
I
the other
agree
thing,
with you 100%. Absolutely.
yeah,
So, one of the things as far as like being healthier, I think that stress levels are lowered, you know,
yeah,
when you're working from home because you're not feeling like you have to rush around to get into even the commute traffic. You
yeah.
know, that could be a huge stress level for a lot of people. Hi, Tawanda. Thanks for joining. And I think that that in itself, commuting is definitely helping with stress levels. You know, sometimes even kind of what you have to wear and get up and just get yourself prepared for the day when you might have kids to get ready. And there's so many other things that you're thinking about to prepare your day. And when you're at home, it's just like you're on your own schedule, even though you're
Right.
being productive, but you're on your own schedule, and it just helps with, you know, making you feel happier and healthier as a whole person. So that was one of the things that I saw. And you guys, please go and check them out on their website, all of their social media channels, because they have so much great information about working from home, remedies that you guys can really tap into. So another one of the great assets that you guys created was around some of the common myths and
Oh
truths
yeah.
around working from home. I know one of the ones that I think that's one of the myths is that you don't have to wear pants, you know?
Yeah.
So we've seen so many people have been outed, you know, on these, you know, meetings that they've been attending, and they're just kind of shifting themselves. And it's like, oh my gosh, you're not wearing any pants, you know?
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's definitely one of the myths, but I want you to go into some that are really, really interesting for people as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of times people think there's no culture when you're remote, like there's no culture and you can't do anything culture related or anything like that. In fact, there's so many things that you could be doing, and I'm happy to go share those because I just love some of the things that we do, and they're
Yeah,
really well received. But yeah, culture, that's one of the things. Some people think that it's just freelancers that have to be remote, and to be honest, it doesn't have to be just freelancers. It's full-time
absolutely.
employees. um, they think that it costs the idea around cost and basically less earning potential, when there really is there's not less earning potential. In fact, you might save money because, like you said, you're not in traffic, you're not paying that commuting cost, you're actually making
Yeah,
more. So
absolutely.
you know, those things add up. So things like that. Back to the culture thing, I think that a lot of people think it's lost when you are working from home, and
Hmm.
um, to be honest, it's not. I mean, we just 2 weeks ago held a virtual pizza party for our core team where we sent
Oh, that's
everybody a
great.
pizza. Yeah, we said every Petty Pizza, we're like, hey, meet us at 4 on Friday. And it was like a really great boost of,
Yeah.
just morale, and it's fun. It's fun,
No,
you
it's
know?
absolutely fun. We've actually hired a llama. We're going to have a virtual party that a llama is going to be the host. And we found it online. So let's see how that plays out. We haven't done it yet, but we're all very, very excited about having this meeting with a llama. So that's
That's
going to be,
awesome.
yeah, a really interesting. So yes, company culture, it's definitely not lost during when you're working remotely. It can be very, very, you just have to be creative. I think you really have to be creative. You have to be really intentional about, how this is going to look for your company, especially when everyone's, of course, working from home. So one thing that I also kind of wanted to talk to you about was how to stay motivated
Mm-hmm.
when you're working from home. And it's really easy to get distracted. A lot of us, have kids that we have to tend to, and they are very distracting. There's so much that's going on around us, even just the concept of a pandemic and how that could be very stressful to think about it with this influx of news that we're receiving. We see the numbers rising, especially here in Georgia, of the number of cases that have been people have been testing positive for the coronavirus, and then the death toll. That all takes a lot of it creates a lot of anxiety. So how do we all stay motivated during this time? Hi, Jonathan. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's several different ways, I think, to stay motivated and kind of get you through your work day. I mean, I would say one, definitely create a space at your house for your actual work. That's really key. But also
Absolutely.
setting a schedule. So you start at 8, you end at 5. I think those are really key things because it's easy to just continue to work on and on and on.
Yeah.
Especially as an entrepreneur. I mean, we're in this world where people think, oh, we have to work 24/7. And if you're not working 24/7, you're not
Yeah.
an entrepreneur, you're not a small business owner or whatever. But so creating that space, get creative. I mean, if you have kids or if you have a partner, that's great. But if you have kids, create boundaries for them. So,
Absolutely.
make sure, when mommy's on a meeting, you let them know, you do whatever you have to do on their end, but like just making sure that those boundaries are, met. And then the other thing is, what I've seen is for every hour of work, you should take a 5-minute break, 5 or 10 minute break. And I think that's good to kind of break up your tasks so you're not back to back to back to back to back and, feeling stressed out. I mean, the whole world is
Yeah.
stressed out right now. So
Tawanda, I hope that you're listening to this because I know that you are such a hard worker and so dedicated, and I hope you're taking breaks. I want you to start taking more breaks. No, those
yeah.
are really great, just to kind of making sure that you're setting those boundaries with the people who are within your household and making sure that they're respectful, that you are working, you're still having to move forward and push forward. I know one of the things that I read was that having kids create stop signs and then
Yeah.
putting the stop signs on the doors and saying, hey, mommy's in a meeting or daddy's in a meeting right now, so they know what those boundaries are, getting them to participate in that as well. So yeah, there's so many things that, we can do to keep ourselves motivated, and just know that we all are so fortunate, those of us who are able to work from home. I want to shout out all of the workers who are on the front lines, who are actually having to go in and deal with people and exposing themselves to this pandemic and this virus. So really do want to shout them out because I know that I have 2 sisters who are nurses. They go to work every single day and they're really putting themselves at risk and their families at risk. So want to make sure that, we are making sure that we're grateful for their efforts and, recognizing that we are very, very fortunate to work from home. But it's still not easy to work from home. But overall, it's going to be, I think, something that we all have to think about moving forward, how we're just kind of, this is our new normal. It's really our new normal right now. So
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
give you an opportunity. I want you to tell people how they can find you and get more information about your company and then just the great content that you're putting out as well.
Yeah, definitely. So you can find us on Instagram at VaVa Virtual, also on Facebook, VaVa Virtual Assistants. And then I'm on LinkedIn, just either VaVa Virtual Assistants as a company, or my first and last name's Lauren Gall. And then our website is www.vavavirtual.com. And what I will say is there is a tips, there's a guide on there that's also really good, work from home tips, which is really has been hugely received amongst people that have downloaded it. And I mean, the other thing I was going to say is don't be afraid to, I mean, we are in this new normal. A lot of people prior to COVID thought, well, no, I can't work from home. It's not an option.
Yeah,
Like, there are no options. Now it is an option. Everybody was forced to go remote overnight. So feel free
absolutely.
to be able to ask your employer to work remote if you feel like the benefits are there. So yeah.
No, that's great. All great information. Really, really, truly appreciate you joining me on this Coping with COVID series. I thought you were the first person that I thought about, like remote work, Lauren Gall. Yeah, absolutely. So thank you so much for joining us. And I really, really do hope that you guys continue following us. We're going to have some really great guests coming up in the future. And for everyone that, joined us, thank you so very much for following us and joining us on these, I think, really informative discussions. And we hope to see you soon. So stay home and stay safe. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Thanks so much, Katie. It's good to see you.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.